Hey y'all, hey, what's up? It's your girl T, and that's right. We are back with day 12 of our August reset. So today we are talking about releasing resentment. We are going to learn to release resentment. So the question of the day is this: what bitterness is taking up space in my heart? I'll ask you again. What bitterness is taking up space in my heart? Just want you to think about that for a little bit. Resentment can quietly settle into our hearts when hurt goes unaddressed. While it's understandable to feel anger after being wounded, holding on to resentment often causes us more harm than the person who actually hurt us. So today's reset is about creating space for healing by honestly acknowledging what's been weighing on your heart. I often say that forgiveness is not just for the other person, but forgiveness is for ourselves. Forgiveness creates space for us to heal. Forgiveness doesn't say that what this person did is okay, or it's not saying that it didn't happen or brushing it under the rug. No, forgiveness allows you to be able to move forward. Even if the other person hasn't made atonement or hasn't apologized or things of that nature, because sometimes you might not get that apology, but forgiveness will allow you to be fully who God created you to be. So today's reset challenge is this: think of one hurt you've been carrying, just one. I want you to ask yourself, what emotions surface when I think about this? How has holding on to this affected me? And is there one small step I can take toward healing today? I'll ask those questions again. What emotions surface when I think about this? How has holding on to this affected me? And is there one small step I can take toward healing today? That step might be praying, it might be journaling, it might be talking with a trusted person, or simply acknowledging the pain you have been avoiding. Our affirmation for the day: I acknowledge my pain without allowing it to control my future. My healing matters, and I choose to make room for peace. There's that word again. I choose to make room for peace. I want you to look at yourself in the mirror. If you're driving, don't look at yourself in the mirror. But I want you to look at yourself in the mirror whenever you can and say, I choose today to make room for peace. This week, we have been talking about choices all week long. We have the choice on whether we make room for peace or chaos, forgiveness or unforgiveness. Again, me forgiving someone and allowing myself to release resentment doesn't mean that that person wasn't wrong. It doesn't mean that I'm not justified in feeling the way that I feel. It simply means that I'm making a choice to move forward on today. Okay. Ephesians 4:31 through 32 says, let all bitterness, anger, and wrath be removed from you, and be kind and compassionate to one another, forgiving one another, just as God also forgave you in Christ. Just as he also forgave you in Christ. Can I tell you something? Sometimes we hold on to hurt because we're afraid that letting go means saying it didn't matter, but your pain mattered. What happened mattered. Choosing to heal doesn't minimize your experience, it honors your future. You deserve a heart that has room for peace. So today, I want to challenge you to heal. I want to challenge you to allow yourself to get rid of that resentment, to allow yourself to work towards it. It's not an overnight process. It's not one of those things that say, I forgive you, and then everything is better. Sometimes we have to work towards that. So today I'm challenging you to work towards that. Talk with a friend, pray about it, journal about it, and let that resentment go. I hope that you guys have an awesome and amazing day, and I will see you back here tomorrow for day 13 of our August reset.